Salute and greetings to the Awak Indian Nation, Nantucket, and the world at large. This is Joel Jaguar, the House of Campbell, just giving an update to the February 20th court case that was held by the clerk magistrate Donald P. Hart on this day, because I had to take my daughter from the warmth of this house out into the cold to actually visit court on that day. It destroyed her immune system, going from warm to cold, because it was cold on that day. So from that day, I think it was 2 days after, my daughter developed a fever which lasts for 2.5 days, as in right through the day, right through the night. And even right now as we speak, as I hear me talk, and it's almost like me talk and I listen same time, because I leave her in bed and she's like this, she kinda not like be alone. So when she wake up, me kinda like when she wake, she actually see me, because me do realize that when she wake and she not see anybody, she lie down back and then tears just run from her eyes. Yeah. So I not really like that. So anytime I always make sure I see me there around when she wake up. So she always see me. I make sure say somebody there around. So when she wake up, she's somebody. But in any case, yeah, I give a brief or update on the damages that my family have to go through based off of these people's actions. Because it would be no issue if he had done the right thing. And when I say he had done the right thing, I'm speaking of Donald P. Hart. That create that opportunity or that chance where the Nantucket Police Department and Farrell Ducey, badge number 923, I think, would present their certified document under penalty of perjury, showing or stating my crimes, or the crimes that they believe me to commit, or the documents or the contract they believe me to violate. And on that date, on that date, there was no document, there was no certified document to prove or show anything within the courts in the sense of a crime, there is no damage property, there is no damage man or woman to verify that I have caused or done harm to present a crime. So basically Donald P. Hart assured me that once he has Kevin M. Bates as a harm gang leader who can do as he please out there, regardless of whether you're a criminal or not. Once they think or they see you as a criminal, they don't need the evidence. They say they saying so is the evidence that they work with. So on that date, the 20th, when I went to court and asking for these things that they're relying upon to prove a violation of a contract or a crime when none was presented, I had felt that Donald P. Hart would have done the right thing by stating to these officers that because there is nothing to show or prove, back down, even as simple as that. And he even came up to me to shake my hand after the court case. And this is how, like, after all this is happening, I'm really starting to look and think and see how dangerous this fella really is. Because after the court case, when he came and shook my hand, in my head I'm saying, okay, it seems as if he's going to do the right thing, only to be met at my door by an officer issuing a summons, which only applies to my legal entity, who is my surety, but they have no authority to even interact with me or no contract to verify any, valid interaction with even my entity. And to be honest, when I'm looking at all of this and I'm seeing what my daughter went through or still is going through after I showed up and demonstrated that they don't have any contract that they're going off to say I violate in terms of a crime. There is no victim to demonstrate that I've caused them or done any harm to them or any property they can show we have damage for them. So literally, they're letting me know that because they say it's so and they have the guns, it can only be so. So treason at its best, because I should have started taking note when I asked that brother, Donald P. Hart, to utter his oath. And he refused. Yes, I should have took note of that. Because if he had mentioned or even utter his oath, everything that they were conspiring to do would fall to shambles. So by him stating that no, he will not recite his oath, I should have known that this treasonous bastard was up to no good. So now, not only is my reputation keep being damaged by these outlaws, these treasonous bastards. See now, even my 2-year-old daughter, I face damages based off of the actions of these people. So, may I tell you straight up, I'm being honest, Mr. Donald P. Hart. The respect I had for you, sir, because I thought you would do the right thing once it's so plain and straight, especially after I made it so plain and straight that there is no contract that they are relying upon for authority, and if so, present it. They can't present it. And you, sir, you make mention of crime, and I'm sure you, sir, making mention of crime, have no damaged property, have no damaged man or woman that can verify your crime. And to be honest, you see, for me, you and I know that we've been going through this for about 8 years now. So there is no consent within that. If we're fighting for 8 years, if I'm fighting you for my freedom, saying I'm a free man for 8 years, there's no way you can find consent in that, sir, to say I agree with anything that you guys are going on with. So each time, and that was the last straw in terms of respect for you, sir, because I realized that not only don't you have no respect for me, it will be no issue for you to see them lock me away for no reason, just to prove that if you guys say it doesn't matter if I'm a criminal or not, you guys can lock me away. That's enough. And that's wrong. And may I tell you, I'm telling you the truth, Donald P. Hart. It's not my anger right now and my frustration right now is not even based upon the damage and the harm that you have caused I for 8 years going, brother. The fact that now even my family is starting to experiencing those damages. Yeah, brother. I'm telling you, man. My wish for you, my good friend, Donald P. Hart, is whatever plans you have for I hope you get yours 10 times more, brother. 10 times more. And if You know, another 90 can be added to it 100 times more, my good brother. Listen, I don't even want to mention Sir Kevin M. Bates. Because I tell you, hell not too hot enough for you, man. You know, me just know say, whenever the creator fix him business, anywhere I didn't hear it, it was sound so marvelous to I. So I don't even want to think about that, brother. But you, Mr. Donald P. Hart, I expected better from you, sir. And you demonstrated that you're no different. You're no better. Yeah, it's not about right. It's not about justice. The very oath that you take, you don't even concern about it. It's like it's just a means to an end. You just need to take that oath to get into the position. But forget about that oath. Forget about honor. Forget about integrity now that we are here. That's literally what you demonstrate by your actions. Yeah, man. So, Mr. Donald P. Hart and his gang members, I'm just letting you know personally that you are causing my family damage and harm, not just I. It extend towards my family now. Yeah, man. I hope when them old enough for treason, yeah, yeah, man. I hope when them old enough for treason, the power you thought you had and the energy that you were pushing, I hope they find somebody just like you, where despite treasonous bastards and evilous wrongdoers, just as how you, despite your oath and people who actually do the right. Yeah, man. So once again, this is Joel Jaguar from the House of Campbell, just giving an update on the devastation that Donald P. Hart and his gang members, his armed gang members, his outlaws, because they have nothing to do with the Constitution. They just took it, they just took the oath so they can get in office to hold on to rifles, to shoot down people and have people to back them in the background. Public slavery at large. We all have our time, you know. And like Mr. Donald P. Hart, I hope when your time come, you and your gang members' time come. I hope whatever you had planned, you see it times 100 when it's your time. Salute out there.